Hi, it's me, Ohemaa, and welcome back. I know it has been a while. Just had to take care of some personal stuff, but I am back. I'm going to try to be more consistent this time, but yes, it is good to be back behind the camera. So I'm going to get straight into it. What I'm going to be talking about is Hello Cupid. Really quick story. Probably like sophomore year in college, I started to really get into web series and Misadventures of Awkward Black Girl. And then I'm pretty sure that while I was just searching for, black web series, like good black web series to watch, I came across Hello Cupid. Well, actually, I came across Black and Sexy TV. And then, I just saw Hello Cupid. I'm like, oh, this is interesting. This looks like fun. So I think it's like 3 versions of Hello Cupid now, but I'm going to be focusing on the OG one, the one that for me is the best. I haven't watched the others yet, but I have. I've seen the first one, the second one, and I think the third one. So maybe it's like 4 installments. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that because at some point I was just like, but anyway, we're focusing on the first one. Hello Cupid is a web series that was created by Lena Waithe, as well as Ashley Bain Featherston. I believe that her last name is different now, but Ashley Bain Featherston, you might know her from Dear White People. So we're gonna get into it. This is going to be about season 1, episode 1 and 2. So of course, before I even get into season 1, episode 1 and 2, I just have to say that I absolutely love the theme. Here we are experiencing open-hearted, open-minded. I loved it. Like Allegra Dolores, I absolutely love them. I think it was like a cappella. I'm like, okay, a cappella, okay, harmony. So yes, that was great. Really simple, to the point, flash by and you see the different characters. You see Whitney, you see Robin. And that's pretty much it. Go straight into it. So season 1, episode 1 is called The Switch. So with this, it starts with Whitney. She's sending all these guys, kind of like a Tinder thing. That's kind of like what Hello Cupid is. So Hello Cupid is a dating site. And Whitney's just looking through these different guys. And if she's not interested in them, she says, thank you for taking the time. Best of wishes. So something along those lines. Something really short and sweet.
Thank you for taking the time to write me such a nice message, but unfortunately, I don't think we would be compatible. Continue to follow your dreams and keep fighting the good fight. Best wishes, yours truly. Thank you for taking the time to write me such a nice message, but unfortunately, I don't think we would be compatible.
And Robin asked her why she even bothers to respond. And to be honest, Robin is me, because if I'm not interested in someone, more than likely I'm not even going to respond. I'll probably just block. But I guess it does depend on the approach. You don't want to ghost anybody, but if the person just, seems like really creepy, it's like, why would I even bother responding? So I can see like both sides. Like Whitney doesn't want to be mean. So it's like, thank you for taking the time to reach out to me. I'm not looking for anything right now, or what have you, just to get them off her back. It's like nice, nasty. So that's completely understandable. Okay, so Whit says she's not going to change her profile, but she uses Robin's picture. And they don't think anything of it. It's like, okay, whatever, I'm gonna use Robin's picture. Robin is cool with it. And they go to sleep, they wake up, and it's so many, like I want to say like over 100. Either way, it was so many people that reached out to Whitney when she changed her profile picture to Robin, when she used Robin's picture. And I found that really interesting. It's, you know, like a lot of things, like, you know, the lighter you are, the more desirable you are, and, you know, it's harder to interact with people when you're darker. So like, you know, that is understandable, because, you know, I consider myself brown, but I can still understand where Whitney is coming from, because I do feel like if I also had Robin's picture, that, you know, very likely have, you know, over 100 people wanting to reach out. So Robin was also surprised that, wow, you really got a lot of pictures. And Whitney pretty much, like I said, was like, you know, well, because, you know, you're lighter, you know, and that makes you more desirable, which I don't see any lies that we're told.
Look, I'm not changing my profile. I like being honest.
Do you like being single? You can't keep doing the same thing and expect a different outcome. Whoa, what? You know how nervous I get when you give me that look. What?
You deleted your profile, right?
Yeah, dude's out with me on the street. What the fuck are you doing?
Conducting a little experiment.
Having my picture up there is not going to make you any more desirable.
Well, let's see, Whitley Gilbert.
Okay, Kimberly Reese.
So one of the people they reach out to is Proud Dad, aka Cassius. So, you know, they're having a great conversation online. So while Robin is doing yoga, Whitney asks Robin to go on a date for her. So she's coaching her. She's like, no, you know, you can't wear your hair like this. You need to wear your hair like this. You need to wear your clothes like this, because this is how Whitney would dress. We're not doing this, you know, too much skin. You need to cover that up. You know, you have too much makeup on. Let's tone it down, like a lot of stuff. And Robin is like, okay, Mom. All right, we're going to do this. We're going to do that. Completely understandable that Robin doesn't want to have to change herself. Or, you know, be something that she's not, but she also wants to help out her best friend, her roommate. So it's understandable, and she decides to go with it. Like, okay, I will tone down on the makeup. I will tone down on the attire and whatever else. So that was season 1, episode 1, The Switch. Now we are going to go straight into season 1, episode 2, and this is The Date. So Robin is like, you know, I'm not going to leave you behind, right? Like, that's what she says to Whitney. So Robin brings Whitney along.
Okay, I'll do it.
But I have to train you first.
I'm listening.
I have to train you.
What do you mean?
I mean, you can't go like this.
Why?
Honey, you're going on the date as Whitney, not as Robin. So you have to be like Whitney. And this is not, like, I would never go on a date like this.
Okay, I got it. I'll wear a cardigan. Done.
First of all,
check.
Cardigans are awesome. You should try buying one.
Yeah. If I was a teacher, I would. Or if I was playing some sort of sexy dress-up game in which I was acting like a teacher,
Listen,
I would buy a cardigan.
Robin,
Besides that, I don't need no cardigan.
This is great. I would never wear that much makeup, but you're gorgeous. So, I mean, we're just going to tone that down. But everything else, like, the boobs cannot be up to here. Like, the arms can all be out. Like, you got to leave a little bit to be desired.
Oh, I got it. I did dress up as a nun for Halloween one year. I guess I can wear that outfit.
Whoa. Is that really?
Whitney freaks out and she decides not to go. So Robin wants Whitney to come along. And then she's like, you know what? No, I can't do it. So Robin still decides to go. Robin decides, okay, I'm still gonna go. So while she's at dinner with Proud Dad, you know, she's taking pictures. And of course, she's like telling, because of course, Proud Dad doesn't know anything. Cassius doesn't know what's going on. So she's like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and take some pictures so that, you know, people on the gram will know where to go and, like, you know, how good the food is and, you know, how good you look and things like that. But of course, she's sending it to Whitney so Whitney can see, this is how he looks, this is what I'm eating, this is what he's eating, this is the spot that we went to, and things like that. Whitney finds out that Proud Dad kissed Robin. Because, after the date, with Proud Dad hops on Hello Cupid, and obviously Whitney does too. Whitney as Robin. She does that. And I guess he mentioned something about I enjoyed the kiss or something like that. So Whitney is like, you kissed Proud Dad, and like she's really, really annoyed. Like she wasn't having it at all. And it's like, if she didn't do it, like if Robin did not kiss Proud Dad, then it would have been sketchy. Like, what's going on? Based on the conversations, I thought that there was chemistry. I thought that we liked each other. What is this about? So how I see it is, in order to avoid any type of suspicion or whatever, she's like, you know what? Sure. Why not? Let's go ahead and kiss. So they kiss. Like, if you didn't want Robin to kiss him, then you should have went. But you said you didn't want to go. So what do you expect her to do? I'm just saying. So they get into a fight, and Whitney asks Robin to leave. She's like, get out of my house. Get out. And Robin is like, okay. Robin leaves. So yes, that was my review of season 1. Episode 1 and 2 of Hello Cupid. Hopefully you enjoyed. Have you seen Hello Cupid? The very first Hello Cupid. I would love to know what you think about it. So yeah, thank you so much for stopping by and spending a little bit of time with me. I will be back. I know that's what I said the last time, and I was gone for a really long time. But seriously, I will be back with season 1. Episode 3 and episode 4. So take care, and remember, be optimistic no matter what.